What's up, guys? Josh from Upright Health here with Vincent, and he's going to help me show you guys 2 advanced core exercises today. So don't worry, they're not super advanced, but they are going to help you activate and engage your core muscles a little bit more than some of the other exercises that we've shown you before. Both of these exercises are in the Fix Anterior Pelvic Tilt program because they really help lock in your core and pelvis and help you stay more neutral throughout the day. So if you have issues with anterior pelvic tilt, I would really recommend that you try these exercises. Let's get to them. This first exercise is the hollow hold. So we are going to start with a beginner variation. So if you're new to this exercise, that is what you should start with. And then we will progress it to make it more challenging for you guys that want a little bit more challenge to the core. So you can start on your back just like Vincent is in the supine position. And then he's going to lift his knees up off the ground so his hips and his knees are at 90 degrees here. And he's going to point his toes, okay? Just like that. So from here to get into our first variation of the hollow hold position, Vincent's just going to move his hands to the sides of his hips, right? And then he's going to reach them forward and he's going to bring his neck and upper back off the ground, okay? So all he's going to do is just hold this position right here, right? And now, as you can see, his lower back is flat to the ground here and he's very hollow, which is the name of the exercise, okay? So this may look easy, but if you're new to this, you hold this for 10-15 seconds, you're going to start feeling a lot of activation here. You're going to start probably shaking, right? You're going to get a lot of core engagement. Okay, so go ahead and relax, Vincent. That's our first variation. Start with that. See how you feel, assess yourself. If you're ready to move on, then we're going to go to this next variation. So the next one, Vincent's going to bring the knees up again, just as he did before. This time he's going to put the arms straight up over his shoulders, okay? So he's really reaching forward here, making sure that we're getting the scapula to the sides, the shoulder blades come to the sides of the rib cage. Now from here, he's going to straighten his knees, boom, keep pointing the toes, and right now is the start of our hollow hold position, okay? So if this is challenging for you right here, hold this position. But to make this even more challenging, we're gonna drop the feet down, drop the arms down, right? Now, the name of the game here is keeping this lower back flat, keeping tension here, right? He's really reaching his legs out, reaching his arms out, and everything is keeping him tied together through his core, okay? The whole core is active here. Now, to make this more challenging, he's just gonna drop more, and as you can see, Vincent's very advanced and he can get his feet almost to the ground, his arms almost to the ground, and he's in this true hollow hold position, okay? Go ahead and relax, Vincent. So, start where you feel comfortable at. I would say if you're a beginner and you haven't done this before, start at the beginning and then start to drop the legs and the hands down slowly. Okay, that is the hollow hold. Let's move on to the next exercise. Next exercise is the plank. So you might be thinking, the plank isn't an advanced core exercise. Well, a lot of people don't do planks correctly. And if you are doing it correctly and holding it to your maximum capacity, then this should really challenge your core. And you should really feel all the muscles of your anterior front of your core really engage, okay? So we're gonna start Vincent here in a quadruped position. And we want to already start this good position from here before he's even in his plank, okay? So as you can see, Vincent's very neutral here. He's not overarching his back, right? He's not in anterior pelvic tilt. He gets hollow here. He pushes the ground away through his shoulders. So as we can see, we get a little bit of rounding here and a nice stiff core, okay? So now from here, all he has to do is just step his feet back. And now he's in a good, strong plank position, okay? So what Vincent is thinking about is keeping this as engaged as possible, right? This front of the core here. If he was on the ground, his lower back would be flat to the ground. He's pushing the ground away, so that's making his shoulder blades stay to the side. He's not going to show them sinking in. He's not sinking in like this because that's going to deactivate this front of the core, okay? So he pushes away, and he keeps a little bit of tension in his butt to keep his pelvis neutral here, okay? Now the other thing is, as you can see, Vincent's on his toes here, on the tippy toes. He doesn't want to sit back like this because that's going to allow him to cheat this a little bit, okay? So he tips forward on his tippy toes, and that puts all of the focus here on the front of the core, okay? Now the other cue I want to give you is if you think about moving your hands and your feet together, that really makes this core fire up, okay? So we're just putting that force of, like, if you were on a slippery surface here, you would have to, boom, move the hands towards the feet. Everything will be locked in here. Okay, go ahead and relax, Vincent. Impressive there, holding it that long. Try it out. Start with 10 to 20 seconds and see if you can move forward. That is the plank. Those are 2 advanced core exercises that you guys should try out, and if you like them, put them into your program. If you have anterior pelvic tilt, then these core exercises should be at the core of your program. It's really going to help you get back to a more neutral posture. And if you like these exercises and you're having trouble fixing your anterior pelvic tilt, check out our Fix Anterior Pelvic Tilt program, okay? Please like the video if you like it, subscribe to Upright Health, and remember, pain sucks, life shouldn't. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and comment, and be sure to subscribe to Upright Health for more great content in the future.